Here's Dave here. Welcome to Farming Simulator Overview. I received a little tidbit that this is made from the original creators of the actual Farming Simulator series, but isn't necessarily a port of anything they made so far. Which is nice when the devs aren't necessarily converting their resources for our platform and creating something brand new. However, that doesn't necessarily mean automatically that they know what they're doing. So, Farming Simulator is an agricultural simulator game where get your lazy ass down to the countryside and experience authentic activities like driving machinery to get the crops, cultivating and harvesting fruits and veggies in the greenhouse, and properly maintain your farm site haven. The game kind of started rough with the tutorial that, it seemed to show proper mechanics and how things kind of work. In the middle, I went to the field and got completely lost in the cabin. But then the whole experience was kind of saved by the greenhouse where I could grow plants and stuff. I feel like what went wrong in certain sections is that there isn't enough information to fully explain every single detail and kind of guide the player, or specifically newbies who don't know how to handle farming things, and give like the general idea of progressing through the stages. I didn't really go outside the tutorial because there are multiple places to transport to and see what this game is really about. Art style wise, it concentrates a lot on around you and your perimeter where you can reach. But anything outside of that is lacking detail and looks rather rough around the edges, which doesn't really contribute to the immersion part, but when you focus solely on the activities that are in front of you, then it should be alright, and you also have a day and night cycle that simulates the real life. VR mechanics are kind of standard for the simulator experience, nothing mind-blowing, but not necessarily the worst thing I ever saw. And as a total package, I see some people being interested by it, specifically people that can't afford those expensive machines. Meanwhile, it's also nice to see some less cool parts of the farming, and I think it's decent enough to reflect what's going on the countryside. Let's go yield some crops. Automatic vignette on the start? Goddamn game. Oh my god. Well, the UI is already annoying. Goddamn, like, it's better to just put the comfortability options at the start, but I don't know why this pillar is penetrating my screen. I think that's the tutorial part. There's something like on the bottom of my screen. And I don't think that's the favorited rendering, so a little bit weird.
Now that you've got the hang of things, let's move on to your next task.
With not your help.
You have work to do here. Open your tasks on the tablet by pressing the menu button. Let's see if you can figure out how to open the tab. All your tasks are listed here. Touch the wrench and screwdriver icon to see what you can use. Try to touch the icon with the question mark now. Pick up the power washer gun and squeeze the trigger to wash the machine.
Wow, I have the force. Whee! Case International.
You can get help at every step here. Press the question mark icon again.
Help in what? Cleaning? Well, I mean, I already played the... Was it washing simulator or something? Power washing.
Keep cleaning all the dirty spots you see.
I want to drive them. Would be nice if I could hold this. I love how the car share also makes the sound. Ah. Hope it's only one side. Dude. Ah, some collision. You really putting me through this?
If you want to learn more about your tasks, just press the menu button to open the tablet and check the task panel. Superb! Your farm has more places to explore.
Uh-huh. Like... Okay, so with the graphics, there's a clear 360 going on like there in the distance. Things close by are nice. And the machines look fairly detailed.
Your farm has more places to explore.
There's also reflections going on, which is interesting. Okay, lady, then where?
Excellent! It includes the yard, a workshop, a greenhouse, and one field. Visit any of these to continue the tutorial.
Well, we're going on the field.
Select the Case IH harvester and the header and then touch Go to Field. Want to explore more? No problem. Later, open the tablet and pick a location on the map to continue the tutorial.
Well, I'm technically banned from using any machine other than class, so... It doesn't seem like for the tutorial it's available. Well...
What a beautiful day to work on this soybean field. Time to fire up your combine and get to work. Find the ignition key and turn it using the grip button to start the combine.
There is all the buttons, but it doesn't seem that complicated. There's a bad resolution on the panel, so... Some symbols I can't distinguish.
Nice! How about turning on the radio and enjoying some music? Next, push the throttle lever to crank up the RPM of the combine. Press that button on the dashboard to start spinning the header.
No, we're not getting copy strike today.
Hold that hydro lever and use the right thumbstick to lower the header.
Wait, it's getting dark. Whoa. I can't see the back. Stop the machine! So the problem is that you can't move it by itself. You need to do it with a trigger, which maybe it's some kind of security system. But I didn't do anything, so... What's up with that? Do I have some lights? But I can't see myself. Whoa. This is so sensitive. Like putting in park, it's the most hardest thing. What am I doing even? Oh my god.
Use the combine to harvest the whole field.
Ah, that's the speed. So maybe if I go slower? Yeah, I'm controlling the speed, but the height? That's the confusing part.
Use the combine to harvest the whole field.
Also, like, both of those is the speed adjustment, so... Well, at least I can see things, but... I'm clearly going through the wheat. Let's go somewhere else, I think.
Welcome to the greenhouse. Go around to see what's growing in here. Good. See the dying tomatoes? Find the watering can and moisture their soil. We can save them. You have work to do here. Open your tasks on the tablet by pressing the menu button.
Can we? I don't know if that's how it works.
You have work to do here. Open your tasks on the tablet by pressing the menu button.
Oh my god, it looks so bad outside. What?
Great good job. The tomatoes you just watered have ripened. Harvest them all. You earned money for selling your product.
God damn, it was expensive. And you can only harvest the actual good ones.
You have only 2 hands. Grab a box and collect all remaining tomatoes.
I guess you're right. Then I'll be rich. I like how they stick.
Great. Now, just put the harvested tomatoes on the scale and press the sell button.
Is it counting the case or not already?
You earn. Now, go find a hoe and loosen up the soil around the roots of the harvested tomato plant. The garden is the poor man's apothecary. Good job!
Ha ha ho. Not with my hands.
Nice. Pull it out and put the dead plant in the composter.
Yeah, but there was some weird frame skipping.
You nailed it. Now, remove the remaining ones the same way.
Okay.
You nailed. What about growing something you like the most? Open the tablet, select the greenery shop, and purchase the seeds.
Damn, those machines are expensive. Where do I get them? I see my mistake already. I bought the actual thing rather than seeds.
Grab the seed packet from the greenhouse organizer on the wall. Lastly, find an empty spot in any of the beds and shake it gently. Perfect! Now you know how to grow your own little garden. One more thing. Weeds grow there as well. They drain your plant's water, so they die faster. Get rid of any weeds you see just by pulling them out. Go and check the beds if no. See that little bad boy? Pull it out and turn it into something useful in the composter.
I actually didn't know that that's what weeds do, so some information.
Fantastic work! With such care in the greenhouse, plants are sure to flourish. Now, open the map on the tablet again and pick another location you haven't been to yet to continue learning.
Yeah, but we'll stop here. I think this whole greenhouse kind of pulled it together because the machine control, my god, like I could not understand anything, and it's not like the game was necessarily helping me if it's with the instructions or maybe something was not right. I don't know, but either way, I'm kinda in the middle with this kind of simulator. I've seen worse executions. This works for the most part. VR adaptation isn't necessarily like top tier, but I can see some people being interested by it.
The plant needs water.
Not today. There are definitely some imperfections and attention to detail is lacking. Even here when I look outside, like, it's absolutely horrible, but I mean, I'm not necessarily that mad. I'm definitely not the audience for this experience. I also enjoy that there's time and day-night cycle, so it kind of feels real in that setting. Certain sections definitely need more polish. I think it just depends on your preferences and what you are specifically interested in, cause The game is kind of split in separate categories, much like living on the farm, that you have way more different stuff to do. I think I just wished that the whole machinery tutorial was more clear to understand. Unless I needed some previous experience to do it properly, which I don't have.